The modern world is a whirlwind of sensory overload. From the moment our eyes open, we are bombarded with information, notifications, and demands on our time and attention. It's a constant barrage that leaves us feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and out of control. We snap at loved ones, make impulsive decisions, and sabotage our own best efforts, all at the mercy of our reactive instincts. The good news is that we are not powerless in the face of this emotional onslaught. Emotional intelligence is not some esoteric concept reserved for the enlightened few. It is a practical skill set that anyone can develop with time and practice. It's about becoming a student of ourselves, exploring the intricate landscape of our inner world with curiosity and a willingness to learn. This journey begins with self-awareness, the cornerstone of emotional intelligence. With self-awareness as our compass, we can begin to navigate the world with greater clarity and purpose. Emotional intelligence, often referred to as EI, is not about being nice all the time or suppressing our true feelings. It's about developing self-awareness and self-management skills that empower us to navigate the complexities of life with greater resilience and purpose. Imagine a skilled conductor leading an orchestra. Each instrument plays its part, creating a symphony of sound. But it's the conductor's guidance that harmonizes those individual voices into a cohesive and breathtaking masterpiece. We can choose how we respond to our emotions, unlocking the potential for true self-discipline and a life of greater peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Emotional intelligence is not a monolithic concept. It's a multifaceted skill set comprising 4 core components: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Each pillar builds upon the other, creating a framework for understanding and harnessing the power of our emotions. Self-awareness, as we've explored, is the foundation upon which all other aspects of EI rest. Without self-awareness, we're like ships sailing without a rudder, tossed about by the unpredictable currents of our emotions. The benefits of developing high emotional intelligence are far-reaching, positively impacting virtually every aspect of our lives. In the workplace, individuals with high EI are often more effective leaders, communicators, and team players. They excel at building strong relationships, inspiring others, and navigating the complexities of organizational life with greater ease and resilience. Studies have shown that emotional intelligence is a greater predictor of job performance than IQ or technical skills alone. Imagine for a moment that you're standing in front of a mirror, gazing at your reflection. You see your physical appearance, your hair, your eyes, your clothes, but self-awareness goes far deeper than the surface. It's about turning our gaze inward and becoming intimately acquainted with the landscape of our emotions. When you experience a strong emotion, joy, sadness, anger, fear, what happens in your body? Becoming aware of these physical cues is often the first step in identifying and understanding our emotional state. Just as a cartographer creates detailed maps of the physical world, developing self-awareness involves mapping our own unique emotional landscape. This means identifying our core values, understanding our personal triggers, and recognizing the patterns that emerge in our emotional responses. Start by reflecting on your core values, the guiding principles that shape your beliefs, decisions, and actions. When we live in alignment with our values, we experience a sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. In the heat of the moment, when our emotions are running high, it can feel impossible to access our rational mind, let alone make a conscious choice about how to respond. This is where the power of the pause comes in. It's a simple yet profound practice that can make all the difference in how we navigate challenging situations. The pause is a moment of deliberate space between a stimulus and our response, allowing us to choose a more skillful course of action. Imagine a world where you possess the ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and composure, where challenges, instead of derailing you, become opportunities for growth and resilience. This is the promise of self-regulation, the art of managing our emotions effectively so they don't manage us. Self-regulation is not about suppressing our emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about learning to express them in healthy and constructive ways, finding outlets that allow us to process our feelings without causing harm to ourselves or others. Just as a skilled craftsperson relies on a collection of tools to create their masterpieces, mastering emotional regulation requires developing a personalized toolkit of strategies. One of the most powerful tools in our emotional toolkit is the practice of mindfulness, the art of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Mindfulness allows us to observe our emotions with a sense of curiosity and detachment, recognizing them as transient states rather than identifying with them as part of our core identity. By cultivating a mindful awareness of our breath, our body, and our thoughts, we create a space of stillness within ourselves. Our emotions are a potent source of energy, capable of both fueling our greatest triumphs and derailing our best intentions. The key to harnessing this energy lies in understanding its transformative power. Instead of viewing our emotions as obstacles to overcome, we can learn to embrace them as catalysts for growth, creativity, and positive change. One of the most effective ways to channel emotional energy is through the power of creative expression. In the intricate tapestry of human connection, empathy emerges as a luminous thread weaving together our individual experiences into a shared understanding. It's the ability to step outside our own perspective and venture into the hearts and minds of others. In a world often marked by division and discord, empathy emerges as a potent antidote to the forces that seek to separate us. It's the bridge that spans the chasms of misunderstanding, creating pathways for connection, compassion, and collaboration. When we approach our relationships with empathy, we transform them from transactional exchanges into profound opportunities for growth, healing, and mutual understanding. Imagine a conflict brewing between two colleagues. Now imagine that same scenario unfolding with empathy as the guiding principle. Empathy, like any skill, is cultivated through practice, patience, and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. It's a journey of the heart, one that requires us to confront our own biases, challenge our assumptions, and open ourselves to the full spectrum of human experience. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate empathy is through the practice of active listening. In a world saturated with distractions, truly listening to another person has become a rare and precious gift. Active listening involves paying attention not just to the words being spoken, but also to the emotions being expressed beneath the surface. Imagine the difference between being driven by external pressure, deadlines, expectations, and being pulled by a force from within. This is intrinsic motivation arising from purpose, passion, and core values. It turns goals into a journey of self-discovery, growth, and fulfillment. Setbacks ignite renewed determination to rise and continue forward. Setting goals is often touted as a key to success, a roadmap that guides our actions and provides a sense of direction in our lives. However, not all goals are created equal. Goals that are imposed upon us by external pressures that don't align with our values or inspire our passions often feel like burdensome obligations rather than exciting opportunities. To harness the power of motivation, we must set goals that resonate with our deepest selves, goals that align with our core values and inspire us to tap into our full potential. The human mind is a powerful instrument, capable of shaping our reality in profound ways. One of the most effective techniques for harnessing this power is visualization, the practice of creating vivid mental images of our desired outcomes. When we visualize our goals as if they've already been achieved, we activate the same neural pathways in our brains as if we were actually experiencing those outcomes in real life. This tricks our subconscious mind into believing that our goals are not just possibilities, but inevitable realities. Begin to create a mental movie of yourself achieving your goal, making the image as vivid and detailed as possible. In the intricate dance of human interaction, social skills emerge as the graceful movements that allow us to navigate the complexities of relationships with finesse and ease. These skills are not merely about charm or charisma. They are rooted in the foundation of emotional intelligence. At the heart of strong social skills lies the ability to connect with others on a human level, to see beyond the surface of our differences and recognize the shared humanity that binds us together. This begins with the willingness to approach every interaction with curiosity and openness, setting aside our preconceived notions and judgments. Effective communication, the heart of healthy relationships. Imagine a conversation that feels like a tense tug of war, each person vying for control versus one that flows effortlessly like a gentle stream. Effective communication transforms interactions into opportunities for shared understanding. Navigating conflict with grace. Transforming challenges into opportunities. Conflict is inevitable, a natural consequence of interacting with others. While uncomfortable, it's not inherently negative. With skill, conflict can be an opportunity for growth and connection. Section 1. The journey inward. The transformative power of turning inward is profound. In quiet reflection, we unlock our true potential. This journey is about understanding ourselves to show up authentically. By tending to our hearts and minds, we create a harmonious world. Section 2. The ripple effect. Emotional intelligence in action. Imagine a world where emotional intelligence is a shared value, woven into our families, schools, workplaces, and communities. Children taught to manage emotions, empathize, and communicate effectively. Workplaces where leaders foster trust, collaboration, and respect. Conflict as an opportunity for growth and connection. This is a future we can create together, one act of kindness at a time. Section 3. Rise above reactions, a call to conscious living. The world today is characterized by speed, noise, and constant information. It's easy to get caught up in reactivity, letting emotions be hijacked by news or social media. But we have the power to choose a different path, responding with clarity and intention. True self-discipline is mastering our responses, not suppressing emotions. We may not control circumstances, but we can choose our responses. In triggering moments, remember your tools. Take a deep breath and create space. Ask yourself, what is the most skillful way to navigate this situation? What choice leads to greater peace and connection? Embrace the journey and celebrate your progress. The world is waiting for you to rise above your reactions. Fade to black.